Hey, this is your girl Lucinda.
And your girl Iris.
And this is
Let's Talk It Out.
All right, today's topic, we're going to have to put the cards down for this one.
Yeah, let's go.
Pick up the wine. You know, we always have to cheers. This is San Antonio Red Sweet.
Okay, you need a check for that one, honey.
Yes, that one. And we're not getting paid for that yet, but...
You're supposed to take a sip once we...
Sorry. Today we're talking about, is your cutoff game real? And there's the younger cutoff game, and there's the older cutoff game.
Right.
So, would you say, see, you're a hopeless romantic. You straight or love a girl, but I do think if you was to give your cutoff game a level before and then now, what would you say?
Before, I would say maybe a 5.
Okay.
And now it's like a strong 8.
Ooh. Listen, y'all, what's your cutoff game rating before and then now? So after you go through some things, it goes from a level 0 to 60 or 100.
Right.
So I would say before I was a 3. Now, like cutoff at the top, like I'm definitely at a 9.
Really?
Yeah. What you think?
Yeah.
You know me.
Yeah, you are.
All right, so what makes the cutoff game real then? Because there's a lot of people who hold on longer than they should,
right?
Loyal to a fault,
right?
And it's like, come on, girl, give it up now.
So a cutoff game is, to me, when it's strong like a 9, like yours, is like you see one red flag or you see one major thing and you out. You know, versus me, I'm like, okay, strike 1.
Okay.
Strike 2, and then 3, I'm out. You just don't even get a 3. It's like you get 2 chances. You know, you get strike 1, strike 2, got to go on the third one.
That's true. That's true.
You know,
and it doesn't mean you're not attached,
right?
Afterwards, but I think it's the level of healing. So before it was like, let me just hold on. We out here doing bids,
right?
We doing bids with these dudes, putting in 5. 10.
Girl, don't get
What's
me
your
started.
numbers? What's your numbers? I'm sorry to put you on the spot. What's your numbers?
Listen. So you already know, you know, what? 3 serious relationships in my life. Mm-hmm. You know, 2 of them I had children with. Mm-hmm. You know, 1 got deported. Okay. Probably would have had my second child with him, but got deported. So made room for the 3rd one.
Okay.
But, you know, I just feel like, I think the one that got deported really didn't give me red flags like that. He really didn't.
You gave him a hard time though from the beginning. Why?
Right.
You like the bad boys or the good guys?
You know what it is? It's not about the bad boys. It's about that you feel that you love someone. You can give them so much love, and you feel with the love that you give them, you can change them.
Ooh.
And that's not like, you know, it sometimes. That's not enough, you know, sometimes. Especially if they don't want to change, or especially if, you know, they trauma is just something that you can't change, you know, for them. But I think that's my fault to this day. I see the good in people.
Yes.
And I'm like, no, and I'm an overthinker. So I start thinking back to the good times, and I'll probably dwell on that.
Yes.
And I'll try to save on and hold on longer than I should, you know?
Yes.
And then it gets to the point where, you know, the more you overthink, it's like you get to the bad part. You start off with the good part, then you get to the bad part, and you be like, that got me effed up. You know? You start getting angry.
Right.
What about you? Like,
so serious relationships, and I realized that, like, long-term serious relationships, like it was, met someone, fell in love, met someone, had kids. I would say with me, it was long-term relationships, right? And here's the thing, just falling in love too early. Like, I'm the person that falling in love and then falling in love, but it takes me a long time. So if I like you and I really with you,
right,
I'm gonna stick it with you, good, bad. My problem is I overlook the red flags. Then I don't communicate what really bothers me, because I'm like, show me who you really are. I don't want to have to tell you what's wrong. Let me see how you are going to treat me without me even opening up my mouth. So I went from long-term relationship short-term relationship when I was young. then a long-term relationship and had children, then got married, then got divorced, spent the block. And so it's just looking at what is the pattern here. And there's a pattern because I'm the one that left, right? I left, but I left after I got exhausted and drained and put my all into it and was hoping that things would work out and hoping things would turn around. And at some point, it's like, girl, you didn't see that at 6 months. You didn't see that at 1 year. So you went in for another bid and did 2 years.
Right.
And then you went double back and did another 4 years. Mm-hmm. So at what point are you going to get it, girl, to say enough is enough? And so I think when I say the cutoff game is real for me, and you know me with my relationships, you go back, no, girl, you a straight sucker. But I'm out. When I'm out, I'm out.
No, you be out.
Like I'm taking nothing.
Yeah.
Where's my clothes, my shoes, my bag, and my purse?
You be out.
And I'm gone.
Right.
But then I'm also leaving with nothing.
Right.
I'm investing all of this time. I'm investing all this energy. And then I'm leaving with nothing. And yes, I love my children. I have my children, you know. But I'm leaving with nothing in terms of tangibles and broken spirit.
Right.
Broken hearted. And just like, okay, here we go again.
But are you really leaving with nothing? Because you get your peace back. You know, because it's like you don't have that anxiety, you don't have that stomach feeling, you know. Of course it's gonna hurt because there's love involved,
yes,
but you get to that point, the longer you be away from them, the stronger you get. That's so real.
Yes.
And it's like you be like, what the fuck?
Yes.
Like, because when I left the first time, I thought I was gonna die. I'm like this is my everything, this is my first love.
How much time you invested in that one?
Almost 9 years. I was young though. Started at 15.
Yes.
You know? So, I just feel like once I left, I was like, you dumb bitch. When you get strong, you look back like, what the fuck was wrong with you? You know? And like you said, I love my kids. I don't regret my kids. Right. You know, I just regret the time that I invested. And for me, when I was younger, I used to bottle things in.
Yes.
I used to not be so vocal. I used to not, you know, and I used to just bottle it in, let it go over my head, get it over my head, over my head. And then, you know, once I got with the relationship of the person that got deported, he brought peace in my life, and he's like, communicate. What's the problem? Like, talk. What is bothering you? Like, he would see it in my face because I wear my emotions on my face.
Yes, you do.
Yes. So, you know. So, he's like, speak about it. And then I learned how to speak about it. So, moving forward, I always spoke about anything that had me upset or bothered me, whether you like it or not. You're going to hear it. Period.
That's true.
You know?
That's true.
But, I just feel like, I think cutoff games, like, the new generation now, they cut off game is strong. They were stronger than we were.
Yes,
you know, I think we tolerated way more than they did.
Yes, yes.
But I just think the older you get and the life experience that you have, it does become stronger. You tolerate less.
That's true.
You know, you do. You tolerate less red flags and you tolerate less, but I would say, yours is strong. You would leave with the clothes on your back, honey. You know, me, I'm like Medea. This half belongs to me. This half belongs to you. Like straight up.
That's so true.
Like straight up.
That's
like,
so true.
Like, you know, especially when you invested in the relationship as well. You like, nah, you got me all the way jacked up, all the way. You know, but. Sometimes it's just like, now I look at it like maybe they needed it more than I did, you know? And like I said, right now, because where we at in life, your business is picking up again. You know, we got so much going on.
Yes.
You know, with our kids, families, everything, you know, it's like, we don't got room for the bullshit.
No,
you know?
At all.
So
zero.
My advice to women out there is like, your cutoff game should be on 8 and up.
Yes.
Because it's years you can't get back. It's time that you can't get back, you know. And a lot of us tend to, you know, focus on the memories, but sometimes, you know, the memories could blind us. Like I heard a person says, like, sometimes you can't let your heart lead you. You got to let your mind lead you. And remember I told you in the car?
Yes.
I said, I'll be fighting because I got my good bitch on my right side. I got my bad bitch on the bad side. Them bitches be arguing with each other.
They like, don't do it.
They be like, you dumb bitch. This one be like, no, but you know, this and this and that. You know, because I'm talking to myself sometimes. That's the best person sometimes.
That's right.
They ain't gonna criticize you.
That's so true.
You know? And I'm tired of fighting with these two bitches.
Listen, you got two, I got a whole chorus. So this one's like, you know what?
Right.
Give him some time. He has some trauma.
Right.
Then this one, there's potential.
Right.
It's enough of potential.
Right.
Either you is or you isn't.
Right.
And so it's,
right.
oh, you know what? Pray about it.
Right.
Then it's, you know what?
Right.
Blow the house up.
Right.
You know, so I got a little left eye on one side.
I blow the house up.
I got a little Erica Campbell on the other side.
Right.
And then, you know, so it's a whole chorus. They singing, rapping, twerking, praying. It's a lot going on.
I can't.
But it's, what I love is, like you said, I walked away with my peace.
Right. You do.
I walked away with my peace.
You do.
I walked away with finding myself. And what I would say to ladies is, don't wait till you're ready to do the cutoff game to get your things together.
No.
You know when it's close to cutoff game, you like,
Yeah.
you know
No.
what? Let me get my bag.
Right.
Let me work out.
Right.
Let me change my hair. So you start doing all of these positive things. Do it
Right.
way before, because we know the signs.
Right.
We know
Right.
the signs. And a lot of times they come in the same way, but a different face.
So true. So
The
true.
same way, different face.
So true.
And a different size. You know, it's different. Some package,
Right. Some without.
some without.
You know.
Some are sausage, some are wieners. You know,
Yeah.
some are rich, some are poor. You know, but the inside
I can't.
piece is, you know, we have to look at, why am I attracted to the same type,
That part.
and is it working for me? I remember my mentor used to always say, "Well, Lucinda, how is this talking about business? How is this working for you?"
Right.
And I would be like, it's not working too well. So he's like, so why you continue to do that? If you want to see something different, if you want to see a different tax bracket, you want to see a different business style,
Right.
you have to do something different. You're doing the same thing except in the different results. It doesn't work like that.
Right.
So it's also changing your preference,
Right.
which is scary. We like what we like, but sometimes that vision can be blurred
Yeah.
because we're so used to a familiar spirit or familiar type of energy.
Right.
And that's where I think a lot of us, for me, I speak for myself, a lot of times I felt, and I tried different angles. You
Right.
know, I tried the street, I tried the corporate, and I'm like, but there's something inside that if I could connect the dots,
Right.
they all had, that I was attracted to. And that's why I'm walking away with a black bag.
Right. You're so right about that.
Yeah, I'm walking away with a black bag.
Right. Because with me, I'm like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Like, because I'm getting good potentials,
Yes.
and I like them. I be like, there's something wrong with his teeth. This, like, he smells. Like,
Right.
you know, I hate the way he chews. You
Right,
know, like,
right.
I always find something, and then, you know, the one that's no good for me, and I'm like, oh my God, he smells so good. Oh my God, he held me all night.
Right.
You know, I'm saying, oh my God, he paid attention. You know, like,
Yeah.
when the other one really paid attention, you know,
Yeah.
like, I had someone, you know him, I had him before we even linked up on a date or whatever, and chasing me for a whole year. And he was like, if I could tell you 3 things about you off of your picture alone, can I get a date? And I was like, yeah, fuck out of here. He ain't gonna know. Yes, he did.
What?
He said, I could tell you your favorite color.
What?
And he told me it was
I
green.
know who you're talking about.
Right. And
That's
it's
a
because
good
I
one.
always used to wear green eyeshadow, remember, all the time. Then he said, I could tell you how you like to take your pictures. You always tilt your head to the side when you take your pictures.
Ooh.
On point.
Attention
on
to
point.
detail?
Yes.
Okay.
And then he was like, oh, I can tell you have a favorite bar. And I'm like, you trying to play me? I have a lot of bras. He was like, no, you have a favorite bra. He was like, in a couple of pictures that I saw that you posted, you had this bra on. And I'm like, he was like, no fresh thing, and I'm like, so I go to
Yeah.
my situation I had at the time that
Uh-huh.
it was back and forth. I'm like, what's my favorite color? I don't know, green, purple? No, he said red or purple, girl colors. I said, okay. I said, how I like to take my pictures. He was like, oh, you always put the peace sign up. I'm like, okay. I was like, so, what's my favorite bra? Like, what color is my favorite bra? And he was like, I don't know, white, black.
Ooh.
And this was a person that I was already with for like 9 years back and forth. Ooh. So I'm like,
wait, this is another 9-year bid you did?
No, this is like, when we was to that part. We was not even further.
No, but you did the 9-year bid when you were younger.
The first one. The second one was 15 years. Yeah, so
you're doing life sentences enough.
Right.
Me too. Let me not.
Right.
You, but
so I'm like, and that's the guy that I really didn't take serious. And to tell you the truth, when I did hang out with him and I got to know him or whatever, would have been an amazing stepfather.
Ooh.
Would have been an amazing husband, hands down. I know it in my heart.
Yeah.
But I couldn't do it because I couldn't love him. And I felt that's selfish. I don't want to be with a person that I can't love. You know, like I want to love them as much as they love me, you know, or
Yes.
even more.
Yes.
Because in my previous relationships, I feel like I loved them more than they loved me.
Yes.
Which is a problem.
Yes.
I don't think we should love men more than they love us. I mean, it's not like a competition. I just think it should be equally. It should be, I love you as strong as you love me, you know?
Yes.
You know, like I'll jump in front of a bullet as fast as you will,
Yes.
you know?
Yes.
But when I learned that later on about him, I just felt it was so much damage that I've caused there in that situation that I just felt like I damaged it. How he felt naturally about me, and it just scared me to even try to rekindle or try to go that route with him.
Yeah.
And like you said, I have a type. So, you know, but I really feel that, God, if that was the one you sent for me, I'm sorry, I apologize. Send me another one. I promise you this time I'll get it right. I'm going to listen to hear, not to hear. You know?
That's good. That's
you
good.
know, please, your girl been doing some soul searching. You know
That's
what I'm saying? Give me another chance.
That's right. That's right. God, I see what you do for others.
That's right.
I see what you do for others.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
So that's good. That's interesting. And then it's this it can become this vicious cycle, right? And so like I said in the beginning, you could become loyal to a fault, and it's like, are you going to be loyal more to someone else than you are to yourself?
Right.
Are you going to love them more than you love yourself? Mommy always told me, make sure who you with, they love you more than you love them. And I was like, wow, that sounds crazy. She's like, no, trust me. A lot of women
say that. Right.
She said, trust me, because the first, you know, the woo-ha and the representative that just shows up, that representative could last a year, 2 years, 3 years.
Right.
You want to get past that representative and be able to identify it quick. Right. And so that's why I was like, you know what? Let me see what you're about. I'm not going to tell you too much. I'm not going to say this bothers me. I'm not going to be a complaint and nag. And I don't know if that was a problem in me with lack of communication, but I like for people to show me who you are.
Right.
Show me who you are. Show me how you love me, and then I'll determine if I'm going to stick it out or not.
Right. I wish I could be that strong.
Yeah.
I'm very outspoken.
But I mean, that's why we best friends.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't be like letting shit slide. You know, and because I feel like a closed mouth don't get fed, honey.
That's true.
You know,
but I also like to look and see, like, okay, this is how you choose to love me, and that's probably why I end up frustrated.
Right.
You know, so I mean, I just started getting, you know, not my recent relationship. I just started getting flown out. You know, you know.
Right.
Your long term, the one you did the bid with, you enjoyed that, and I don't. That's not to say that things and places and stuff, you know, make a difference, but it's you speak about what you want and what makes you happy, and how you want to. You show somebody how to love me.
Right.
But what happens when they're not picking up what you put down, and when you overdoing it, right? And you taking care of them, and you like, Dad, you don't have no consideration for me.
That part.
So and not that we counting and tallying up, but I can do this, and this, and this, and either it's not enough, or you just are expecting it.
Right. Right. You're so right.
You know what? I need some of that Medea.
Right.
I'm gonna start cutting. Right. You gonna have me going back like, hey, I'm gonna see you real quick.
You like, I'm not leaving empty-handed again. But
I'm not. But the good thing is, I was blessed to bounce back, and God gave me everything that I lost,
and then some.
And won't it do it?
Right.
But go ahead, you were saying. saying something.
But no, you're right. You're right. You're right. Like I just feel like cutoff game should just be like based off of respect and morals. At the end of the day, like mine will go to a 10 if I feel disrespected. You won't even get to number 2.
Yeah.
It'd be like you sold me one sign, you disrespected me, and it's like 10 is over. I'm walking away.
Yeah.
I'm really big on respect because I'm very respectful. I'm very loyal.
Yes.
And if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. If I don't fuck with you, you gonna know I don't fuck with you.
And
Because there's no in between with
And
me.
that's on that.
Right.
And that's on
And
that.
that's all. Got a little lamb.
That's
You know?
on me. I don't know. Can we say that or they gonna come for us?
Yeah,
I don't know if they gonna try to get a check.
Right.
That's on. Okay.
So no, I just feel like yeah, this point in my life, no.
It's no time.
Yeah, there's no time for it.
No time for fake ones.
Just sipping Cristal with these real ones.
From east to west coast, spread love, son. And if you keep talking, we can't thank. But on that note, I think we did a good one. Should we wrap this up?
Yeah, let's wrap it up, girl.
All right. So make sure your cutoff game is real. You stay true to yourself.
And don't take the bullshit. I'm trying to tell you.
Gotta love her.